Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading, and this is a reading for Cancer Sun, Moon and Rising for May 2021. And as always, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you, and if it doesn't, feel free to check your other placements here in the channel as well. So Cancer, every month I open up with the card that represents you and the card that represents the environment, the situation around you, but this month I'm doing things a little bit different. We are going to open up with the card that represents you and the card that represents the shadow side of this month. Something that is going on below the surface, but you are not really seeing it, but it is still influencing the situation. It's an information that is hiding from you. So we open up with you. So you come up here as the messenger of fire, which is the Knight of Wands in the regular tarot. And the shadow side is the Four of Fire. So what you're not seeing is the Four of Fire. And straight on, Cancer, it's a funny message for this month. So I'm going to start actually with the shadow side. What you're not seeing is that things are way more stable and way more successful than you are acknowledging. Because with you here showing up as the messenger of fire, there is this very excited energy, but that is on the go. It's not stable. The Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands, is not a stable energy. He's here and out. And there is this inconsistency. But with the Four of Fire, actually things are quite stable. This is one of the most stable cards in the deck. And even though it's a fire card, it's a card about celebration, about building foundations. It's a card of strong foundations around us, which doesn't really match up with the messenger of fire. And I think that this is a very good omen for excitement of starting new things, of just going out for it. But the energy that I'm picking up here is that it's almost fearful. It's almost being ready to go and being fearful of the situations around you, being jittery and anxious. That's the energy that I'm picking up. It's of someone who is feeling not stable. It's someone who is afraid of the external situations and trying to be ready to just run away because you're not feeling comfortable in the environment. And Cancer is ruled by the moon, so being comforted, being secure, that sense of security is very important for you. So I don't see the messenger of fire as being an energy that is comfortable for you. Also because this is a fire energy, you are a water sign, and water signs in general, depends of course in the rest of your placements. Maybe you have tons of fire in your chart and then you're not gonna resonate with what I'm gonna say right now. But in general, Cancer needs stability, right? Cancer needs more water or earth, that stability of earth, of the earth element. While fire goes much better with air. They share this excitement, this need for exploration of novelty. But for you, feeling safe in your environment is very important. And the messenger of fire here tells me that you're not feeling like that. But the situation is way more stable and trustworthy than you are acknowledging. So whatever you're going through, and if you feel like you're walking on eggshells, and if you feel like you're insecure in whatever situation is presenting around you, what you're not seeing here is that things are way more stable and secure for you than you are acknowledging. I don't think that things are as bad as you think or as risky as you think. And even if you are in a situation in which you do feel risky, for instance, for some of you, if you are fearing losing your job or something like that, there is a stability in that. There's nothing to worry about with this Four of Fire here. But you need to see things from a different perspective. The World, King of Pentacles. See what I said? The situation is way more stable than it seems. Way more stable. Oh, sorry if you're listening to a little song on the background. That's my washing machine letting me know that she's done. She plays music. Okay, so Page of Swords. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. And the Hierophant. Yeah, we have a lot of stability here and we have a lot of new beginnings, especially with this first row. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are coming from an ending and just finding out that strength within you once again. An ending of whatever it is, okay? Okay. Yeah, very positive reading so far, Cancer. Really, really positive. I love seeing this for you because I remember that last year you had some very tough readings that started getting better, and now I can really see you picking up on that momentum. Also, because we had all those planets leaving your opposite sign of Capricorn and they are moving forward. Jupiter is now about to enter Pisces. Saturn is still slowly moving through Aquarius. So your opposite sign is not that busy anymore. So a lot of that pressure that have been put on you for the last 2 years, they are really lifting. And I can see that with this World card and also with the King of Pentacles. I think that whatever ending happened here, it already happened months ago. I don't think that this is something very recent for you, but I think that this stability is recent. I think that after this ending, and whatever thing, it doesn't need to be the ending of something particular. It can be the ending of a relationship, it can be the ending of a job, but it can also be just the ending of a very stressful situation that you were at. I think that this ending already happened a while ago, but the stability, as I said, is very recent with this King of Pentacles. So you are wrapping up not the situation only, but the lessons that you acquired from it. You're wrapping up those lessons and you are really letting this cycle end once and for all so that you can embrace this time in your life in which you are the King of Pentacles, in which you are way more stable, in which you have everything that you need, you build it for yourself, and you are happy in it. And I can say that you are going to be very happy in it because we also have the Five of Cups in the reverse. And since this Five of Cups is in the reverse, it also tells me that for some time it was in the upright. And in the upright, it is mourning a situation that is over. It is still attaching ourselves emotionally to whatever came to an end and suffering from that and not seeing what we still have here, those two cups standing, but it's coming in the reverse. So this situation here, whatever it was, it really is coming to an end. And we just have a confirmation of that here. The Page of Swords here give me a very good energy of you being ready to tackle on new challenges, start new projects, start new business, because all the pages, they are very fresh energies. And here we have the Page of Swords, so it's fresh in the mental realm. So starting to think of what do you want to accomplish now? What do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to move forward? And look at how he's looking away from this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords is just confirming back to me that situation that came to an end, but it's in the reverse. It's long gone. It's really long gone. The sun has already risen here, because what I love about this card is that even though he has all those 10 swords in his back, you can see that that darkness is being lifted. The sun is coming up in the horizon, and there is the beginning of a new day, of a new challenge, of a new adventure, of a new cycle, of a new journey. So being it in the reverse, the message that I'm getting here is that actually this is long done. There's really no need to attach that anymore. Now it's time to think of that fresh new thing, of that fresh new start. The new things you want to experience. And to also experience this new you. Because for me, this Hierophant here is coming as you. And it's very interesting because we have the King of Pentacles here and the Hierophant, and they give me a very similar vibe, a very similar energy. It's just that the King of Pentacles, he's more accomplished and stable in his material realm, in his career, in his house, in his plans. And the Hierophant is the same kind of mastery, but it's the mastery over his spiritual self. So it's the mastery over his emotions, over his true self. He understands himself deeply. In the soul level, not just in the material level, but in the soul level, who it is that I am and who I really am. What have this situation taught me? And what has it shaped me into? I'm losing my words here and I completely forgot how to say that. But it has shaped you into something else, and now it's time to figure out what is this something else. There is a higher level here of connection with the divine that I really love. The Hierophant, you're starting to connect with the source. So I would also not be surprised if for some of you, after this, whatever situation was here that you have been through for the last year, last 2 years, I wouldn't be surprised if that opened you up to other levels of experiences, to your spirituality. So if you never believed in that before all this, you might have started believing in that. You might have started meditating or just reading about it or just being more interested in this other side of life that is not the physical realm. So you're tying it up. And it's coming because of this situation. It's coming because of what you went through. And if for some of you this is not spiritual, this can just be starting therapy and getting to know yourself better. Understanding that maybe who you thought you were was not completely correct, that there were things going on in your mind, in your subconscious that you were not aware of. And now you're becoming more aware of your whole self. You're becoming more wholesome with this Hierophant here. And going back to the start, where we had those cards, right? The Messenger of Fire and the Four of Fire. I think you don't completely acknowledge yet in what good of a place you are at the moment, and what you have accomplished for yourself, and how much you have grown. I see her looking at this Four of Fire with eyes that are very wishful, as if she wants that Four of Fire. She doesn't have it, but she wants it. But the Four of Fire, as I said in the beginning, it's coming in the shadow side. It's something that you're not seeing. It is there. You already have this. Beautiful reading, Cancer. And we close up here. I love this combination. I really love this combination because first we got 2 pages. We got the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. And I don't always feel a good energy from the pages because they are very fresh and they can be very immature. But actually here I love these pages because they just show that you are in this state of being able to dream of new things. What are you gonna dream for yourself? Because that cycle is done and now there is just this new world full of opportunities ahead of you, and you can dream of whatever you want. There is just so many different possibilities of what it can be, especially with this Page of Cups here. He's dreaming this fish out of this cup. It's impossible. It's ridiculous. Do you see? Like, it's ridiculous. It's a fish out of a cup, but he's allowed to dream that. He's allowed to dream of whatever he wants here. Doesn't matter how unrealistic, how ridiculous it might seem. It's time to actually dream big and dream about things that you never thought would be possible for you, that you never thought you would accomplish, but you are seeing that you can. You just need time, effort. You just need to plant those seeds and start slowly building up towards them. Because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of work over time. This is a very Saturnian card by nature, which is very interesting because Saturn rules your opposite house. So Saturn energy, you are very connected with the moon energy of the nurturing emotional side, but that side that is pragmatic, that needs to work with discipline for a very long time, that's something that it's usually hard for Cancerians. They usually project. Other people are hard worker, other people are pragmatic, other people are disciplined. But you are as well. You just need to learn how to see that and integrate that. So the Seven of Pentacles here talks about it. It's that Saturnian work being put on here over the situation. Is working on something over a long time. Is building the foundations for the dream that you're dreaming here. And then we have this, which is amazing, which is the Five of Pentacles, and it's coming out in the reverse, which just confirms again, and there's nothing to worry about because that suffering, that stress, that walking out in the cold, that financial instability, that's done. You're coming out of it. And I do see a lot of financial themes here. So for some of you, I do think that this is related to financial situations. So feeling unstable, feeling that you cannot provide for yourself, feeling fearful of losing your job or not having enough money to pay your bills. It's financial instability, but you're coming here as the King of Pentacles. We have the Four of Fire in the shadow side, and we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. So you're really coming out of this instability, whatever it means for you. If for some of you this is emotional instability, then you are also coming out of it. You're going to be feeling way more grounded with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, Cancer? So let's take a look at some oracle cards. Let's get some oracle cards for you and to close it off. But super positive reading, Cancer. I really love this. Really, really love this. So we got the White Raven Spirit, and this is perfect because it says trust in the magic, and it has the number 66 here. Trust in the magic. Again, I don't actually see this as trust in the magic. I'm not taking this message literally, but it's that trust that the situation is stable. Trust that you got this. Trust that is really over. Trust it. Because with the Messenger of Fire here, there is this lack of trust. And actually also with the Page of Swords, even though the Page of Swords give me this fresh energy that I talked about before, I also feel him very weary of the situation, not trusting it, just kind of waiting for the next blow. And there is no next blow, Cancer. For me, with this reading, it's very clear that there is no next blow. It is really done. So trust it. Okay, actually we got two cards. And we got the Wildling and the Get Wild. Actually, you see how they are very similar cards, the Wildling and the Get Wild. It is indeed a time of celebration. It is really a time to enjoy the process, enjoy the outcome of the process you have been through. Because it is over and you can dream. Also with this card, Get Wild. Remember how I said that you can dream whatever you want at the moment, even if it sounds completely unrealistic and ridiculous, like this fish out of the cup? But you can dream whatever you want at this moment. Get wild with it. Get wild with your plans. Get wild with your prospects, with your new projects. Get wild with it and trust it. Even if you think that, nah, I can never accomplish this. No, this is like, I want to have my own business. No, but this is ridiculous. I would never be able to build it. Like, no, this is a time that you are being allowed to dream as big as you want. Now I want to get just one last card because, okay. Wow. Yeah, now my guides are just mocking us, okay? So I'm gonna stop because I just got the card Lakshmi and I don't know if you saw, like it flipped right away. Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So this is very funny, but indeed, Cancer, no need to worry. No need to worry about this instability that you keep expecting to come. Everything is really going to be fine, okay? These lessons here, like this is over, okay? This is really over and you are safe. You are completely safe. That was beautiful, Cancer. Thank you for that, because that was a very beautiful reading for me to do for you. So yeah, that's all I have for you this month and I hope you enjoyed. And if you like this reading, please give a like down below and also subscribe to the channel. When you give a thumbs up to this video, it really helps the algorithm to show it to more people. Okay, Cancer? I'll see you next time. Take care and bye-bye.